You're not gaining weight because you don't exercise. You're gaining weight because your routine is broken. Most days, life moves too fast. You rush through meals, snack mindlessly, and end up exhausted by dinner. You promise to work out more, but nothing really changes. The cycle repeats, and frustration grows. The truth, it's not about willpower, it's about your daily structure. In Japan, the system is different. They don't rely on discipline, they rely on structure. Once you understand this, you stop needing diets. You build a routine that works for you, not against you. Here's the first secret. They don't eat until they're full. They stop before it. In Japan, there's a word, hara hachibu, meaning eat until you're 80% full. This rule is woven into their culture. Your brain takes time to catch up to your stomach. So if you eat until you're stuffed, you've already overeaten. I realized how often I'd clear my plate just out of habit, not hunger. In Japan, it's normal to leave a little behind, to pause and listen to your body. This pause is the difference between feeling light and feeling sluggish. When you slow down and stop at 80%, you feel better after meals. You're not weighed down, and you don't crash an hour later. It's a small change with big results. Trust your body, not your habits. Next time you eat, try putting down your fork halfway through. Ask yourself, am I satisfied? You don't have to clean your plate. Over time, this habit becomes automatic. You start to serve yourself less and notice more energy. Eating becomes about enjoying, not just finishing. This isn't about deprivation, it's about mindfulness. When you make this shift, you'll see why Japanese people rarely struggle with overeating. So, stop before you're full. Give your body that space. Let your brain catch up. It's the first step to breaking the cycle. Try it at your next meal. In Japan, meals aren't random. There's a system, a structure that everyone follows, from school children to grandparents. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner are predictable, balanced, and rooted in tradition. Even the simplest breakfast has structure. Rice, miso soup, a little protein, maybe some pickles. It's about routine, not endless variety. Lunch is the same. Bento boxes ensure every meal is balanced. A little rice, a little protein, some vegetables, and fruit. No guessing, no chaos. This structure isn't restrictive, it's freeing. When you know what you'll eat and when, you don't have to rely on discipline. Your energy goes to living, not worrying about food. Real freedom comes from structure. When you have a system, you're not constantly fighting yourself. You just follow the plan. Try planning your meals for a week. Keep it simple and repeat your favorites. Notice how much easier everything feels. Structure doesn't make life boring, it makes it possible. Over time, your body starts to trust the routine. You're less hungry, less anxious, and more in control. That's the power of a structured meal system. Give it a try. See how it changes your day. The third secret? They don't rely on the gym, they rely on movement. In Tokyo, you see it everywhere. People walking, biking, climbing stairs. Exercise isn't a separate task, it's woven into daily life. Growing up, I thought exercise had to be a big event. But in Japan, movement is natural. Walking to the train, biking to the store, taking the stairs. It's subtle, but constant. The result? People are more active without even thinking about it. There's less guilt, less pressure. Movement isn't a punishment for eating, it's just part of life. I started to adopt this mindset myself. Instead of forcing myself to go to the gym, I looked for ways to move more throughout the day. Taking phone calls while walking, biking to the coffee shop, stretching while watching TV. It added up, and I felt better, more alive, more connected to my body. The key is to make movement effortless. Build it into your environment, your routine. Park farther away. Take the stairs, walk with friends. These moments add up, and suddenly, you're moving more than ever, without even trying. In Japan, this is just how things are done. It's not about burning calories, it's about living fully. If you want to stay slim without exercise, start with movement. Make it a natural part of your day. You'll be surprised by how much it changes. Most people drink their fat. That's the fourth secret. In Japan, you rarely see people with giant sodas or sugary coffee drinks. Most of the time, it's water, tea, or black coffee. No calories, no sugar. Liquid calories are sneaky. They don't fill you up, but they add up fast. A soda here, a frappuccino there, and suddenly you've consumed hundreds of extra calories. The worst part, you're still hungry. I used to love sweet drinks, but once I realized how much they were sabotaging my progress, I switched to water and tea. It was tough at first, but after a while, I stopped craving the sugar. My energy was more stable, and the pounds started to come off. In Japan, tea is a ritual. People sip green tea with meals or carry water throughout the day. Sugary drinks are the exception, not the rule. If you want to make one change, cut out liquid calories. Replace them with water, tea, or black coffee. Notice how much better you feel, how much easier it is to stay on track. Every drink is a choice, and when you choose well, your body thanks you. Try it for a week. Speed controls how much you eat. That's the fifth secret. In Japan, meals are rarely rushed. There's time to pause, talk, and savor. Food is enjoyed, not inhaled. When you eat fast, your body doesn't have time to register fullness. You end up eating more, feeling worse, and craving snacks later. But when you slow down, chew, taste, and put your fork down between bites, you eat less and feel satisfied. I used to eat lunch at my desk, barely tasting anything. But when I started eating slower, everything shifted. Meals became a break, a moment to reset. I noticed I needed less food to feel full. In Japan, meals are often shared with conversation and gratitude. This slows things down, making it easier to tune into your body's signals. Try this. At your next meal, put your phone away. Take a breath before each bite. Chew slowly. Notice the textures and flavors. The slower you eat, the more control you have. You'll naturally eat less, without even trying. Over time, this habit becomes second nature. Eating slow isn't just about food, it's about being present and caring for your body. Give yourself that gift. They're not always eating, that's the sixth secret. In Japan, snacking isn't a constant part of life. Meals are spaced out, and between meals people simply don't eat. Contrast this with how most of us live, snacks at our desks, in our cars, in front of the TV. This constant eating keeps our bodies in a state of never-ending digestion. I used to keep snacks everywhere thinking they helped, but they just made it harder to listen to my body. When I stopped snacking, I realized I wasn't as hungry as I thought. In Japan, snacks are occasional treats, not daily habits. When you stick to meals and skip the snacks, you notice real hunger and real satisfaction. Try this. Remove snacks from your workspace and your car. Give yourself permission to feel a little hungry between meals. Trust that your next meal will come. It's uncomfortable at first, but it gets easier. Your body adapts, your hunger cues reset. You start to enjoy meals more because you're actually hungry when you sit down. No, snacking isn't about deprivation, it's about rhythm. It's about letting your body rest, and it's one of the most powerful habits you can build. Try it for a week. They don't complicate food, that's the seventh secret. In Japan, meals are simple. Rice, vegetables, fish or chicken, maybe a bowl of miso soup. There's elegance in the basics, and this keeps things easy and sustainable. We often think healthy eating needs to be complicated. Superfoods, supplements, elaborate meal prep. But in Japan, simplicity is the rule. Fresh ingredients, minimal sauces, and balance. I used to get overwhelmed by food choices. But when I simplified, when I focused on basic, whole foods, everything got easier. Less stress, less decision fatigue, more enjoyment. In Japan, food isn't just fuel, it's a ritual, a chance to connect with nature and each other. There's an appreciation for the season, for what's fresh and local. It's not about perfection, it's about presence. Try this. Simplify your next meal. Choose a protein, a vegetable, a grain. Keep the seasoning light. Notice how much easier it is to prepare, to eat, and to enjoy. Simple food is sustainable and easy to repeat. Don't complicate things. The basics are enough. This is why they stay slim. Not because they try harder, but because their system works. Japanese people aren't relying on superhuman discipline or endless willpower. They've built a routine, a structure, that supports them every day, and that structure makes all the difference. Start with this. Protein, vegetables, rice, stop at 80%. Move daily. Drink water or tea instead of sugary drinks. Eat slow. Skip the snacks. Keep food simple. The system is simple, but it's powerful. You don't need another diet. You need a system that works. Take one step today, and if you're ready to build a system that works for you, subscribe to Slimsync, and build one that works.